So let's also see how we can hash the wall, the blocks in the foundation. So click on hatch and select ANSI 31. Okay, the scale should be 15 or maybe 20. Scale should be 20, and click on the add pick point, and then we'll select this portion, select the inner one too, right click and preview. So this is okay. Then we'll press the enter key to accept, but mind you, we need to be on this layer that controls the hatch. So right there we have hashed it like so. Okay, let's also hash this portion by selecting the hash tool, repeating the same. Add pick point, pick. Alright, we can match property this time. Select this. Sorry, we can match property by from this source to this. Okay, so this is how you can plan and design your foundation on the cross section. So in the next tutorial we should be concentrating on the walling aspect, which is this portion. So in the walling aspect of this tutorial, let's see how we can also accomplish this. Offset 900 from the slab level, which is this. That's where the window is going to sit, as the level of your window, the base point of your window. And offset again 1200, which is going to be the height of your window. And let's now trim this portion. You have your windows sitting like so. So now but the window this way I think is 600, so let's offset 600 from up downward. Then you have that window. So we're going to delete this. I'm going to delete that because the window, taking a look at it, there's a window here, but then this window is 600. The window is 600. So there's no window here. We're going to see just this wall. Okay, well, before we do that, let's see how we can also bring a floor plan here to enable us achieve that. So let's copy this floor plan, which is already slanting. Let's copy it from the center point here, and then try to establish a center point like this. Okay, so now we have, this is where going make a guide here. This is where our cross section is cutting, so we can keep an eye on that. Alright, so now that we have it here, we see that there is no window here. We have window here of 600. That's what we're seeing right here. So let's offset now 150 for the lintel. We have 150 for the lintel. And let's look at the position of the door. Here, let's track it down by picking at this point where the door laps. Pick it down here, and we'll also copy this, move it to the next portion of the wall. Yeah, we have the door. We can also copy this and move it here and here. because we are going to see these doors. We're going to see this door, we're going to see this door. So it's the same thing as the other ones. So we have the doors here, we have another door here. So let's offset to 100 to drop at the door level. Then we'll trim. Let's take a look at the plan first. Okay, we'll trim this, trim this, we'll trim this, we'll trim this as well. Okay, so sorry, we have to extend this. We have trimmed something we shouldn't trim. Yes, it's the center portion here that we are going to trim, because we have the doors, we have the door both sides. So let's trim this, yeah, and then trim this. Okay, exactly, that's it. Okay, so we'll delete all of that. Those were mere guides. And we have a wall here which is cutting through as well. Let's see how we can track this wall down precisely. I have this wall here, we'll offset it by 150, knowing pretty well that that's the size of our wall. So we can now go pick the trim tool and then trim it off. Can trim that off. Let's match property to have exactly what the layer should be. Okay, something has cut off here. You can notice the cut here. Okay, let's change to leave one and then create back that line. Okay, you can now see that the 750 door and the 900 door are appearing in the cross section, and the wall that is cut here is also depicting. Okay, so let's see what's happening. Okay, you have this, everything is in place, the window is cut off. Alright, I think we are done with the walling section. So now let's see how we can hatch the wall section as well. So click on the hatch, and then we'll pick this, then we'll hatch the wall, we'll hatch up here as well, we'll hatch this, right click, OK, and enter. By the time you press the enter key, you are on the right track. Okay, let's indicate that this is a window. Cut it at the center here. Just pick a line tool, click at the top and then click at the bottom. You will notice that object snap will be snapping the midpoint, so don't worry about that. So let's hash the concrete for the lintel. Speak concrete was 0.5, sorry. Enter key, perfect. That was the concrete. So now the wall here is not going to be hashed, because this wall, you're actually seeing it, but then it is not cut. The wall is not cut, so we'll let it be like that. This is the portion for the door entrance to the main office, and then this is the door entrance to the bathroom. So this is done. This is how you can create the walling section of your cross section. In the next tutorial, we should be creating the roof section of the cross section.